Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Valley episode number 17. Since we last left off, I've been just kind of doing a little bit of everything here and there. I did actually lose my bicycle because I was trying to hurry and go down into the mines, and I totally forgot that, yeah, sometimes it can kind of glitch into walls and stuff, so I died. I lost all my experience I had, which was pretty unfortunate, and the bicycle didn't make it. So we're going back to using our good old friend Epona, or Epona, however you want to say it. But I've also been working on getting some of these flowers that we got last episode. I also got us some clay and other things. You guys can see this forest is finally kind of coming in really well that I've kind of went ahead and just planted. If I need a little bit more oak, that's where I'm going to get. I'm just going to probably get the like smaller trees and stuff. But it's actually to kind of more or less hide the fact that there's another village over there that I'm not really big on. So that's basically what that's all about. So let's come over to the cafe here. Or actually, not the cafe. The general store. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting the stores all mixed up. Please tell me, Jenny, you're open. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I think you sell something I indeed do need. And that would be the pestle and mortar. So yes, we're going to spend a good portion of our monies just to get that little item right there. And what this is going to do for us, it's going to allow us to take our petals that we get from these mystical flowers and pretty much put them into little pieces of dye and stuff, which is wonderful. Actually, Granny, you're open, aren't you? I always like to check and make sure to see you if you don't have like something that I kind of want, like that. We definitely need this because we want to get started in Botania at some point. The sleeping mat actually wouldn't also be a bad thing to probably get, as well as like these magic beans. I'm actually really tempted to get one of those. I would like to get an actual sack of storage. That would be great. And then an empty canteen might be something to go ahead and pick up. So let's go ahead and grab one of those for now. And we'll check out more of, I guess, that in a little bit. But let's grab some, come up here. We'll talk to Liara. I'm going to grab a few of these just to be safe. Vegetable juice recipe. I don't have that yet. I'll take that. Thank you, Liara. Very nice of you. So apparently they do change. I guess maybe I just got unlucky at one point. But we've learned how to make vegetable juice. I actually like that sound. That sounds actually not too bad. We do need to get into some fishing too soon, because I think with aquaculture there's some pretty cool stuff that we can pretty much get from fishing, so probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to do. But let's go ahead and head inside real quick and let's check this out. Actually, let's grab our canteen. Let's get a little bit of water. So if I'm not mistaken, what I would normally do is I'd basically fill this thing up. And it's not good to drink out of it right now. It says durability 2 out of 3. That's so weird. That's a weird... It shows a full bar, but the durability, I don't know. Maybe that's just like what stage it is. I'm not sure. Darn you, Discord. Shushies. Shushies. Alright, so I think at this point we need to combine them. And let me do this. I think we need to combine them like a so. Ah, the filtered water canteen. So this should not give me thirst. Very nice. Okay, it did. How wonderful. So do we need to, like, boil this? See, and that's the thing. Like, you can't boil this. But it still gives you thirst. Yeah, see, it says filtered. Now, uses on this, there's nothing else. Like, it's not worth doing, in my opinion. You still get thirst. Jeez. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand it. That's one of the reasons why I never really got into using it in the first place. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hold on to, like, 2 of each of these. Because each one, actually, oops, I did that wrong. Each of those gives, basically 2. Actually, each one gives us 4, so we have 2, so that gives us 8, and that'll give me a real easy way to reproduce those. So I'm going to put those in there as well as all of this. I went ahead and got some more of that bone meal, so we're good to go there. And all we got to do now is combine these together, and we get our floral powder. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, whoa, there we go. I was going to say that wasn't working right. So you can break and replace this, which is wonderful. So we're going to add that to the table. You can see it doesn't really change our clay because these aren't like the clay things that we got from like Uluf. So that's basically what this is all about. And that gives us plenty of that. I've also went down and got us some more clay, because we're actually going to be using some of this clay today. Let's actually do this. I'm going to do, what's the 6, so I need another 8. So we're going to basically half that up, and then we're going to cook the rest of it. So we're going to need like, we'll start off with this. Oh, this one's already got coal. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to cook that up. And then we need to leave that as is. I'm going to go ahead and get started with some other stuff. But let's first off grab a little bit of extra clay. And while that cooks up, we'll head back to this in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and take this clay, pop this inside of our table, and boom. We got a little bit more clay to now work with. So what we can do now is we can pick up our deco bench, take it with us, head to town, and actually do some stuff. So you can see our crops as well are starting to do pretty well. We got our wheat, 2 patches of strawberries, and 2 patches of cucumbers. This should be a pretty good yield for us. I also want to go check the blacksmith on the next day, because our blacksmith will have our next watering can ready, which is going to be great. But let's go ahead and head to town real quick for a few minutes before the night falls upon us. And let's take a look at doing some decorations. Now, I want to do a little bit of decorations around the town that I'll also do off camera, as far as like other things are concerned. But like, let's just place this down real quick and take a look and see what we have. So we can actually tab the filter. We got art. We have the bathroom stuff, the bedroom stuff, miscellaneous things, which actually is something I wouldn't mind looking into. Like, there's a dumpster, which is really cool. I don't know if we should have a dumpster, but that might not be a bad idea. We have the dungeon, which maybe we'll do that a little later. Winky face. Food. Holiday. Hello. Ooh, we should do some holiday stuff. Christmas tree. Oh, yeah, we should really do like a big Christmas tree, because it's around that time of year. Not necessarily in the game at the moment, but it is actually. So let's do a small Christmas tree. Let's put a small Christmas tree, kind of like right here. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a little festive, right? Why not? All right, so we got that. We got holiday. We got the kitchen stuff, which is cool. We got lighting, which is wonderful. We can use some of this inside of our house, which I guess I'll go ahead and see if we can find something nice. We got the hanging lamps, the tall lamps. I mean, there's some other lights that I would rather use inside of the house. We got the lamp posts. We got chandeliers. Chandeliers would be nice, but I don't think my house is really big enough to technically do that. But I do like these wall candles here. So let's go ahead and make up like 16 of those, and we'll see how well we can light up the house with those. We got the living room stuff, which actually, we might go ahead and just do our house. Actually, let's do our house. Forget that. Yeah, let's go back home. In fact, what I'm going to do is we're going to go and skip through the day. Because I'm going to take care of the farm real quick. And if we do have a harvest, I'll let you guys know and everything. But we're going to do that here in just a second. But let's take care of our house a little bit today. Why not? That sounds like a good plan. I like it. So let's go ahead and do that. Sleep through the night. I'll see you guys back in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back. The farm and the animals are taken care of. Let's head inside. Let's see what kind of fun we can do. So I went ahead and actually stated that I was thinking about making this our like kitchen, obviously, and then we got our living room. So let's do some living room type stuff. Let's find some living room things. Even though our bed's upstairs, we could do our bath upstairs. Bath upstairs? Oh man, in a house like this, that's kind of scary, honestly. I don't know if you can actually sleep in these beds. I don't think you can. Maybe you can, but we could totally do some stuff up there. But let's go and work on the living room. I actually like that idea. So let's do that. Actually, ooh, food. We could totally do some stuff with the food stuff in the kitchen real quick. So we got the spice rack. I'm going to grab a spice rack. That looks good. Noodles. I love noodles. Oodles and oodles and oodles of noodles. Banana split. There's really not a whole lot in here. I thought maybe we'd have a little bit more, but let's grab some hanging pheasants as well. Why not? Ooh, and a Christmas wreath. Yeah, we'll put a Christmas wreath outside as well, or two, actually. Let's put two. Let's see. So snow globe, holidays. Wonderful. Oh, here's some more kitchen stuff. Ah, okay, there we go. Maybe a wine rack? Could do a kitchen table as well. I don't really have too much room for a dining table. Let's see, what do we got? Restaurant table? Maybe not. Maybe not. But DecoCraft is pretty amazing when you come into finding certain things for, like, all sorts of, like, awesomeness to kind of just add that little bit of detail to your home. It's really awesome. Let's see. So we got salt and pepper, the wine rack. Yeah, let's grab a wine rack. Why not? Let's do a wine rack. Ironing board. I don't think I really need to worry about that too much. Grab a broom, because brooms are nice. Okay. A toaster. Actually, I kind of like that wine rack a little bit better, but it doesn't really match the counters that we have. Utensils. Let's grab some utensils, and then let's go to light. Okay, we already did lighting. All right, so here's our living room. Probably want a grandfather clock. I like that. That sounds good. Do I want a rocking chair? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, do I want to do I want it? Do I want the rocking table? The bear rug. Oh. I'd probably get slapped for that. There we go. Let's also grab, like, let's see, these are armchairs. Let's see, maybe let's do some red? Some red armchairs? Yeah, let's do two armchairs. There is a sofa thing that you can kind of like build yourself as well. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Industrial TV stand. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Even though it's kind of weird looking there, but yeah, I definitely want to add a TV. Because in Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley, both had TVs. So it's very nice. The umbrella basket. Fireplaces don't really have a fireplace, but maybe in the next upgrade, we could maybe look into getting one of those. That may not be a bad idea. An aquarium? All right, what's on next? So market, office, and not too worried about that. The religion, science, signs. We can get into signs a little bit later once we get to the town. Sports, huh? Could do some of this outside. Would not be the worst idea. Then we got the fancy stairs, some storage with the barrels and such. Which I do like these, by the way. Those look really nice. Technology. The technology. A laptop. Telephone. A jukebox. A jukebox wouldn't be bad. Let's do a jukebox. Yeah. Toys. We don't really need any toys. Trophies for maybe the wall? Maybe. And stuff out in the yard. So we got things like the doghouse. Which we actually need to get a doghouse. I need to go find a dog. We gotta get our boy Rex. I gotta remember to do that. There were some out and I totally forgot about it. 100%. Alright, so there we go. We're kind of back to the beginning now. Let's go ahead and find a nice place to put this here. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yes. Yes. Much yes. Sometimes you can interact with some of these. It looks really nice. Star Wars. Lol. Okay. Armchair. Put one there. Oh man, you can't angle them in this one. Dang, that stinks. That's fine. That actually looks really good though. Let's see. Let's put a clock kind of like here. House is looking great already. Just doing this few things. It's looking great. The wine rack. Oh my gosh, the wine rack is huge. There we go. Maybe we won't use the wine rack. I'm not really a big fan of that. So I might move that a little bit later on. But for now, see, you can angle these. The hanging pheasants. Not a big fan on how this one sits though, but we could put these like kind of in the corner. Which doesn't really make sense because now I need the other ones. Chain? There we go. Rack chains. And then those go. If I can get up here. Alright, so we're going to have to place it first. Oh, we can't because that's in the way. Alright, so let's move. Oh, that's my house. That's my house. I'm breaking my house. Dang it. Oh, no. I broke the house. Well, let's just put them here then. Spice rack. Yeah. Just like that. There we go. There we go. Just a little decor. Never hurt anyone. That might be a bit much right there, but that's okay. Alright, so how does this go? Like that. Let's try not to break the house anymore. That'd be great. Let's put a jukebox here so that way we can have some jams in either the living room or the kitchen. Put a utensil set right there. We need a grandfather clock. Ooh. Alright, so let's maybe move this one. We'll put the grandfather clock like right here. Alright, so that one actually doesn't actually work. That's fine. Put a clock over there, even though those don't actually work. They're just nice. Alright, let's come outside a little bit, and let's go ahead and set this up. This is gonna be our little doggy house. We'll put him right there. That looks pretty good. Let's see about these wreaths. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, now on these, on the other hand, I feel like I want to lower them. I don't feel like I want that too high up. So we'll just go ahead and, like, replace these torches that we got going on here. And I'm hoping these are actually bright enough. There's really no way for me to actually tell if they are going to be bright enough for what I'm wanting them to do, obviously. But I'm just gonna kind of hope. So cross our fingers and pray. Pray that it's good. I don't want to put it on the window. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. This is something that I feel like should go in the cellar. So we'll probably just go ahead and get rid of that for the time being. We'll put one there. Hopefully that'll maybe help most of this. And then we'll put one right here. Alright. I like it. I think that turned out pretty well. What do you guys think? I like it. A little bit of help in the house to make it look all nice and pretty. Very nice. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do 9 of these. And a lot of you guys may already know exactly what we're going to be doing. That's right. We're getting into a little bit of immersive engineering. And all we need is the coke bricks. And we're also going to need the engineer's hammer. So, good thing we can craft it. Wonderful. So we're going to need a piece of string. We're going to need 2 iron ingots, 1, 2. And we got a little bit of the sticks we need on us already. And boom, we have an engineer's hammer. Last thing we're going to need to do is basically come downstairs, and we're going to have to do a little bit of expansion. You can already see that I moved these stairs back because I didn't really like where they were in the first place, and you can tell, you know, added more storage and stuff like that. And I actually like these dark oak chests. They look really nice, and eventually I may end up changing out most of these for that until we can get into a better storage system. But yeah, as it's getting dark out, I can tell just by looking around, it looks like we're bright enough in the house, and it looks really good. I was actually kind of hoping. Sometimes, I think in, maybe it was a newer version, that some blocks from DecoCraft actually worked, which was really nice. But I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night, and we're going to check to see if our crops are ready, and see what kind of yield we get from all of our crops, if they're ready. I think they should be, at least maybe one of them should be about ready today. Oh, yep, the strawberries are ready for harvest. And then I think after that is going to be our cucumbers. So check it out. We got ourselves some strawberries. Oh, yeah. Now, it would be wonderful if we could, like, harvest these, like, super easy. But I have a feeling it's not going to be the case. I don't think the sickle works on harvesting. I think it only harvests, like, just the wheat and, like, the hemp. Which actually is something else. We do need to get the hemp going. I want to get some more of that running, because that is our way of getting string and wool, basically, because sheep don't spawn in the world. And so the only other real way of getting it kind of early is either finding some cotton seeds or something of that nature. But the hemp is actually pretty good and useful for just a variety of things, especially if you're wanting to get into some immersive engineering, which I plan on doing, just not heavily. I don't plan on getting into immersive too crazy like. So I think we got pretty much all of the strawberries harvested. That looks pretty good. And we got a total of almost, wow, 2.5 stacks. Look at that. Are you sure we didn't miss one? Because 2.5 stacks would be beautiful, but yeah, that's nice. All right, so we're gonna pop that in there, guys. Remember, 2152, and we'll see what kind of yield we get for the next day when we get to that point. Maybe not today, but I'll let you guys know maybe or whatever. I'm not sure. But let me go ahead and take care of the farm real quick, guys. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, the farm is taken care of. Now, I almost forgot to do this, but let's go head over into town. I need to talk to our good friend, the blacksmith, Dineru. Our good buddy. Christmas tree actually doesn't look real bad, actually. Just coming into town like that. So let's see. He is right here. Always happy to sell you some fine tools. I finished working on your silver watering can. Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got ourselves our upgraded watering can. Look at us go. So this does a 2x3, by the way, if you guys did not know. I would show you guys, but I actually just finished watering the farm, so it does do a 2x3, and I think the next one is the 3x3, and then I think it goes to 5x5, and then I think the Mythic, which is the last one, I believe does like a 7x something. I would say it's not 7x7. That's not what I read. It was a lot bigger than that. It's very interesting. But yes, oh my gosh, the house looks so good. I want to actually get some real carpet in here. And maybe even do something for the kitchen at some point too. Some like nice black and white tiles, floor or something. But for now, this is just fine. It's good. All the goodness. So let's actually head downstairs and let's start setting up our coke oven. Now, I'm thinking about actually just setting it up kind of like right here. So let's go ahead and clear out just a little bit of space here. We're going to inset it into the wall just a tad bit, and I think, yeah, that should be fine. Should we go one more back? I don't think it would hurt. And so basically we just need to fill this in as a full 3x3 structure, if you guys aren't familiar. If you guys watched my last series of Automaton, you guys probably know, but just showing, just in case we got some new fellas. And then you just right-click right there in the center with your engineer's hammer, and it forms the multi-block. Now from here, all we need to do is either put things in there like wood, which will give you charcoal, I do believe, or you can put in some coal, and it will start working and doing its thing. It'll produce coal coke and creosote, and the creosote is basically what I'm pretty much looking for. And all of those spare bottles that I do believe you have, I think in this version will actually work in this. And it should be able to fill up those bottles for you and make creosote bottles. Yep. Creosote bottle. Actually, that's from Railcraft. Maybe that won't work then. So maybe we'd have to just put some buckets in there. We can also empty it out with some other, like, I think is there a tank? And not really. Okay, so we'd have to make the immersive tank, which is fine, but I'm actually going to kind of let that run. I'm a little curious to see if that's actually going to work. That would be wonderful if it did. It might just give us the... Actually, it might give us the Railcraft, even though I don't think there's a way to get creosote out of Railcraft. It might be disabled, but it may still be like, or dictionaried over, so that may not be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. Well done. That's very nice. We could go back to town and do a little bit of stuff, but I wouldn't mind trying to see about maybe sleeping through the day and just kind of seeing how much money just that one yield is going to give us. But first things first, I kind of want to wait a second. Let's see what this does. So this is about to finish up. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Now, I don't think it's... I think it takes 1,000. I think this only gives, what, 250 or 500 millibuckets? Yeah, 500. So we're going to have to wait just a second. But you can see, it gave us some coal coke. And this is like twice as efficient as regular coal. So we can use it in some other form or fashion. But, alright guys, let me poke around for a minute and we'll see what we can do just to kind of finish off for the day. I'll see you guys back in a second. Alright guys, we're back. Not too long after, and guess what? It does work. Thought so. Which is even better. So all those empty glass bottles, it's only going to stack, I think, up to 16. But just, you could probably hopper that out. Wouldn't be the bad thing. But all those empty glass bottles you can get from all of the free water you get at the cafe. If you do what I do, which is I pretty much just like to stock up an inventory and then just drop it in a chest, grab it when necessary. Because like I said, this canteen, even though it says it's filtered, I don't know, actually, let me just try something. Maybe I should just keep filtering it. Can I keep filtering it? Like adding, okay, no. So you see what I mean though, like it doesn't necessarily do like what it's really supposed to, which is unfortunate. Yeah, but anyways, let's make something else. I think we got a book. Yep, we got a book. Let's find ourselves a crafting table. Now, this is actually something that I made a long time ago, and I actually like them. They're actually not too bad once you get used to them. And you can actually make it a little bit early on, if you wish. But they're kind of nice. It's a work table right here from forestry. It's very nice. So we're just going to pick him up, move him out of the way, open this guy up, and you can see what you have here is a small bit of storage. And what you can do is just craft your stuff, and it will keep pulling all of that out. And then you can actually, I believe, lock these. If you right-click it, it locks the recipe in, so you have 9 like slots of memory for recipes, which is really cool. And then you just click those out, put your other recipe in, and you can see if there's multiple things that might be able to come up, you can cycle through, it looks like, which is really nice. And then when you run out, if they're not locked, they will go away. It'll be replaced by the next recipe that you place inside of it. So it's pretty neat, in a sense. And very helpful. And you just click that to get it to go away. Remember you. See, it's handy. It works. It's not bad. But it's still not a bad idea to have just a regular old crafting table as well. So, actually, I think that's a good idea because we can actually access this from down here as well. And as far as all this is concerned, I'm probably going to end up moving this too, but let's go ahead and sleep through the night. So you guys remember we did about, 2 stacks and a half of strawberries. We're at 2152. That brings us up to 6922. And it's raining out today. Dang it, I was going to try to show you the watering can. Well, there goes that idea. We'll put that one away for now, and I got extra chicken feed as well. So what we can do, this one's at 100%. We could take it down to the blacksmith and get him to go ahead and get this done. So that way when we're ready to upgrade this one and we get down far enough in the mines to get it to the next level, which if we take a look at watering cans, it looks like the next level is going to be the gold watering cans. So we'll get some of that. There's also Mistral, and then after that is going to be the Cursed, which I believe you have to take this to Thomas at the church, and he'll bless it for you and give you the blessed watering can, which I think this has got some negative effects on it, and this one's just the same thing but without the negative effects. And then obviously you have the mythic watering can. So very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. So let's see. What do we got to do? Oh gosh, I hope the chickens aren't outside. I don't want them to get sick. No, my Jenkinses. I hope you're okay. Please go inside. Please be smart and be inside. Oh, good, you're inside. How wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this as well. All of this that we've been working on here, all of our little friends, our very first little chicken here, our original Jenkins, has actually been here long enough with us to give us large eggs. And I think if we actually hatch those, I think it does give us a better chicken with the same likeness as ours now. So it'll probably keep hatching large eggs once it grows up enough. So that's wonderful. Are the cucumbers now ready? I wonder. Oh, the cucumbers are ready. Oh, oh, nice. Now this is something that I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how much money we make from. So I may end up, because strawberries don't really seem to be giving us a lot of money. But spring isn't really one of those seasons that yields a crazy amount of profit, in my opinion, at least from what I've seen as far as what items sell for what. So I think cucumbers are probably one of the better bets to go with. and it actually stays as well as the strawberries do. The other ones, they, you know, obviously you have to like replant them, go rebuy them and all that stuff. And if you don't really want to go to town all the time to like replant your crops, then yeah, that's your best bet. That's what I like to do. I don't really like to have to go to town every time my crops, I have to like harvest them, and they're just like, okay, I gotta go get more seeds. But it is a part of it if you do enjoy that. Oh, hey, look, and there's our rest of those strawberries. They didn't get, yeah, so look at that. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Over 2.5 stacks of cucumbers. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Can't wait to see how much money we make out of this, because we've been getting kind of low from that 30,000 that we had a while ago. But I wouldn't mind doing a little bit more work around the house. I'm going to get some ideas for the next episode, kind of let things work and do their stuff. I may end up fixing up the upstairs again a little bit off camera. As you can see, our creosote's doing fine. We need that for the future, which actually I'm going to show you guys what the purpose of this is real quick before we finish off. But while I do, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of Farming Valley. And if you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Lets me know you guys are still enjoying this series. And check it out. Look at that beautiful creosote planks. So we can lock that in there. We can go ahead and put that. Why is that not showing up now? That's so strange. Oh, there he goes. Okay, it's just kind of a graphical bug. But yeah, if you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. And check out the description for some really awesome links. My Twitter, my Twitch, which I stream every night. And I should be streaming again tonight if my internet doesn't be too crappy on me, and my Patreon as well. Another way for you guys to be able to support me and join me on our Patreon server that I play on every week. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.